which is a part of our Unilever team, and she's going to talk a little bit about what that fleet all entails and what we've got going there. What all is Unilever?
Unilever, they haul all consumer goods, really everything. If you look in your house, you're going to find a Unilever product. I just bought some Dove soap yesterday. That's Unilever. They do a lot of soap, tea, mayonnaise, paper products. They also do ice cream as well. Ben & Jerry's is a Unilever product. We haul just the dry goods.
Sure.
So a
Absolutely.
lot of like hygiene products
Absolutely.
too.
What would the schedule be like on a fleet like that?
We have a couple different schedules for the regional drivers. 5-2 is probably our most popular. You're out for 5 days, home for 2. You'll always have one weekend day off. So the schedule is Sunday to Thursday or Tuesday to Saturday. And then we have drivers who choose to go 4 on 4 off. So you're still running regionally, but you're out for 4 days. You go home, someone else gets in that truck for 4 days. So it's very flexible. Some drivers go kind of back and forth. They might start on regional, after a while decide, maybe they're getting closer to retirement, switch to 4 on 4 off. So they all still run the same area, just different schedules.
Absolutely. Well, what is that operating area like?
So we'll come as far north, it's all Midwest.
Okay.
As far north is up here, Green Bay. You're going to go as far east as like the Columbus, Ohio market. South, you'll hit Searcy, Arkansas. So pretty much as far south as you're going to go, and then out to like the Kansas City area. So anywhere in that like circle is where you'll operate.
Awesome. And what's the touch like on this freight? Is it a no touch or?
No touch.
Okay.
Yep, it's all
Awesome.
no touch. You're going to do a lot of preloads out of the DC in the St. Louis area. And then the deliveries are mostly drops too. Your backhauls will be some live load, live unloads, but we are a little bit spoiled with the amount of preloads that we have. So the drivers do appreciate that. And
Absolutely.
it's no touch when they do have live loads or live unloads.
Which is very important right now. Give us like some insight on the drivers that you do have on your team or some information.
Yeah, so we have a really great team. A lot of the drivers even know each other very well outside of the fleet. They talk to each other. They keep each other updated on things. They keep us updated on in that St. Louis and Jefferson City market. We're running there a lot. So if there's construction coming up or there's a bad accident, a lot of the times the drivers will reach out to each other first before we even know what's happening, which is great. We go down there for safety meetings, and we've gotten to know a lot of the drivers really personally. I know, like their family, sometimes they'll bring their wife in or their pets in. We have one driver, Lewis, he always brings cheesecake every time we go down for the safety meeting, so we look forward to that. So it really is, it's a team. The drivers get to know each other very well, and we know them very well. I enjoy working with everybody, so.
Absolutely, that's very important to us at PTI.
Mm-hmm.
How about you tell me a little bit about what the trucks are, what the equipment is?
So we do operate CNG trucks, so the compressed natural gas. That limits where we can run a little bit because you can only run so many miles on a tank as opposed to diesel. Unilever likes that option because they're very like go green. It's more friendly for the earth and everything. So they wanted us to put together a fleet of CNG trucks. We are getting new trucks this summer, which is very exciting because our trucks they've reached the end of their life. But Unilever is very happy with the fleet right now, and they've decided to go forward with a new contract, and that includes new trucks. So CNG stations are a little different. They're not truck stops. It's a standalone station. So we do tell you where to fuel. But that's another way the drivers get to know each other too. They see each other at the fuel stops and run into each other at those DCs. So it's a little different with the trucks, but
Absolutely.
Unilever, it's very important to
Sounds like
that
the
we run
team's
those.
really close and they all talk
They are.
about it very well. So
very close team.
And this is one of those jobs that we have that you don't need to be an experienced driver. You can be a student and come directly into there, which is really awesome. Tell me a little bit about what that pay looks like, whether you're an experienced driver or a student.
So we do have, I know for the experienced drivers, we have the guarantee, which is big. We understand that the freight goes up and down with Unilever, and that's not the driver's fault. Some weeks it's slower than others, so we did put that guarantee into place for those weeks. There's some stipulations there, making sure you're working the full week, it's not a holiday week, things like that. But the drivers do appreciate that, because on those slower weeks,
For sure.
they still know they have that to fall back on and, you know, support their families at the end of the day. So
Absolutely. And that guarantee pay is $1,200 right now for an experienced driver.
Correct.
For our fresh students, you have a trainee pay for the first 6 months, and then you go to that experience pay with the guaranteed pay as well. But we have an amazing program for those students, so we get you in right away, and you're only at that trainee pay for 6 months, which is really awesome. And you actually come up to Pier, Wisconsin for your training, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we actually just had a student. He started as a student with us. He's now been here long enough and decided to become a trainer. So they do very well. The trainers and the mentors all keep in touch with students to help them through things, and even a driver who's just not as experienced, you know, helping them through all those little, like, different things with the CNG trucks and
Absolutely.
our freight. So
Since
yeah,
it is a little different.
yeah. So definitely, the drivers, they're all there to help you out. For Sure.
Awesome. Well, that's basically Unilever in a nutshell. Unless
Yeah.
you have other details you want to throw on in there.
No, it's a great fleet. Like I said, the customer's very nice. The DCs, they know us because we are so prominent. You're going to go to the same customers over and over again. So they know PTI. They're happy with PTI. You're in and out quick at these places. So I really enjoy the customer. They're great. The drivers make it great. It's a fun team to be on. We do make it a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Well, awesome. If you are interested, you can always go for driveforpti.com, and you can apply right there. Or if you have any questions, you can always call us at 1-855-784-5627. Otherwise, tune in next week. We are going to talk about our home daily GNC jobs.